Hey y'all, hey, my name is Annette and I am here from Word on the Curve podcast studio. I'd like to thank you for joining me here this evening and I want to apologize for the delay. Of course, it's a technical issue. It's not because we were not prepared, technology wasn't. Again, but it's the area in which I live. So thank you for joining me here this evening. I appreciate it. For those of you who will come in now and those of you who will drop by later, we appreciate the support. Catch us on Facebook and YouTube. T, hydrate. Hydration is one of the best things for your body, especially as you age, right? Give it a try. Tonight, we're talking about reading the room. Reading the room and not the rumors. And too often, of course, I'm suffering allergies. Too often, we read the rumors and hear the rumors, and we can't see what's happening in the room. And we can't see what's happening in the room because, what we don't understand, but we'll come to learn, it'll be a lesson, right? Is that everybody talking ain't telling the truth. That's right. Everybody talking is not telling the truth. Some folks spin stories because it works to their advantage, right? Because they can't handle your silence. Not every update deserves your attention or a response. It just doesn't. And too often we spend time responding to people who don't have a clue about what's going on. They really don't. They pretend that they do, but they don't. And if you'll just learn to read the room, it's not complicated. Look and hear and listen. Listen well, right? Energy speaks louder than any words. It's the vibe, baby. It's the vibe. I'm telling you, it's the vibe. If you'll just sit still and listen, right? Watch how people move when your name comes up. Just watch them. Listen, just watch them. And don't take it personal. It's usually not about you, it's about them. It really is. Don't take it personal, right? That'll tell you more than any group chat ever could. The group chats get you into trouble too because you think everything that's happening on those group chats are accurate and they're not. The spin, remember the spin. When you're learning to read the room, remember the spin, right? Your piece requires discernment. And a lot of people think they have discernment, but they don't. The glasses, we need them. A lot of people think they have discernment, but they don't. And they think they have discernment because they think they know everybody. They know everybody's name. Who cares? Knowing people's name is not what it takes to read the room. It's not. If you keep entertaining messy people, I promise you, don't be surprised when your life starts to look like their drama. When your life starts to look like their drama, you created it. Learn some discernment, learn to read the room. Let me give you some examples. The workplace whisperer. A coworker always got inside information, but somehow it never benefits you. You entertain it once, now you're the topic. Lesson learned. Stay out of the boardroom gossip because that's really all it is gossip. I'm giving you free game here. You tell one person your news and somehow 10 people know. Your best friend ain't my best friend. All right, you'll get that on the way home. You don't need a detective, you need boundaries. I wish I knew. You do know because you know who you're talking to. Sometimes you just don't accept it, but you know who you're talking to, right? Learn to read the room, learn some discernment, learn to listen, right? The relationship rumor mill. Someone said your partner was singing out. And so what? Shouldn't they be out? Or should they be tied to the doorknob? I'm sick of y'all and your gossip. I'm telling you, you think you know? You think you know, but you don't, right? Instead of confronting with chaos, you check the facts first, don't you? No, you don't. Usually you get all uptight and it's like, oh yeah, so where were you the who cares? Who cares? Because they wherever they are, they're where they want to be. And if that's what you, why are you entertaining other people? Why are you entertaining other people? Don't you know nobody could come and tell me nothing about my man? He's not here to tell you, but if he was, he would tell you. Nobody. So lesson learned, stay out of boardroom gossip, learn some discernment and learn to read the room. You know, the friendship flip. You tell one person your news and somehow 1,100 people know. The relationship rumor mill. Here's how you can resolve some of that. Check the vibes, not the voice. That's right. Trust what your spirit tells you. That's your GPS. That's your God Protection Services, GPS, internally. It tells you what's going on around you. Sometimes we just don't want to believe it. I had a ton of people tell me not to do something when I was trying to help somebody, right? Said, don't do it. You're going to regret it. Look how they roam around. I didn't listen. Not only did I not listen, I didn't trust my GPS who said something ain't right here. It wasn't. Limit access and raise your standards and don't co-sign foolishness. Foolishness is everywhere. And if you don't remember anything else, remember this: if you're going to respond, if you absolutely must respond, and 9 times out of 10, you really don't need to, you think you do, because you think you should have something to say, respond with class, not clapbacks. Because rumors die quicker when you stop feeding them. Your silence is the strategy. Discernment, reading the room, staying out of gossip, paying attention, minding your business, hydrating, eating fruit, moisturizing your feet, hands, and face, and minding your business. That's how it works. You don't need a clap back, you need class. And sometimes that's sitting at a table and not on the table. Okay? Learn how to sit at a table and not be on it. Learn how to be absent and not be on it. Strategy. Most of us miss the strategy class. And we got a good mouth, but we don't have any vision. Get some vision. Get some discernment. Get rid of the clap back. Stay out of the gossip. Learn to read the room. And learn to trust the vibes and not the voice. Because that's your internal GPS system. Make it work for you. Let it work for you. It's there for a reason. And I want to tell you this finally. It's been a tough week, bittersweet, losses and gains. But I want to tell you that no matter where we go and what we do, love wins every single time. Don't stop believing and don't give up on it. And before you start with anybody else, loving anybody else, love yourself. It's the strategy, baby. It's the vibe, not the voice. It's the discernment, not the drama, not the gossip. Read the room. My name is Annette. I'm here from Word on the Curve. You can see us on Facebook and on YouTube. Stay tuned. You know, we're talking about what's happening on the curve. That's the word from the curve. And you know what else they told me to tell you? If the business ain't paying you, don't mind it. Have a good night.